You're welcome.
Thank you.
Could you introduce yourself for the benefit of those watching?
Okay, my name is Ima Brixuko. I'm the publisher of bricksrights.com.ng. It's a blog site.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your fight with Seyi? Because it's all over the media. It's going viral that there's this fight between both of you from yesterday and today. So could you tell us about it?
Oh, Seyi?
Yeah.
Okay, to me, I'm not fighting with Seyi, but if Seyi feels he wants to fight me, Seyi should go ahead. I published a story on my site, and Seyi felt it actually not true that whatever I published happened. Okay,
could you tell us the story? What's the story that you published that discussing the whole case?
Okay, briefly, Seyi went for a show at Abuja University, Ajeba Unleashed, the campus store, Abuja edition, on Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he had some quarrels with the students there, and he was attacked, and he was whisked away. He left the venue before the end of the show, and I got the story.
Okay.
And I published the story.
Okay.
And then I tagged Seyi on social media, and then Seyi threw it back at me. He was very hard on me, saying all manners of things, saying it wasn't true, that nothing of such happened, that a show he went to and he gave almost 50,000 naira. I was doing all of that to get publicity, to hit stardom and all of that. And I was laughing. I said, what stardom do I need to hit that Seyi is talking about here, when actually it does happen? So, I don't know.
Let me ask you this. What did you have in mind when you published the story? Did you have in mind to fight Seyi, or it was just like doing your job as a blogger, or? Well,
thank God you're saying it already. I was doing my job as a blogger.
Just to clarify.
Just to clarify. Yeah. I mean, I was doing my job as a blogger, and I'll keep doing my job as a blogger.
Okay.
I'm a professional journalist.
Yeah.
I was trained, and I do my job professionally. I can't do what is out of place. If Seyi feels that was actually I infringe his right, or however he's been calling it defamation of character, and if that's defamation of character, no problem. I'm waiting for Seyi to do what he needs to do, and then once I am called for interrogation or anything, I will go for it. But I think at this point, it's Seyi. Seyi has been threatening me. I've been on a low key,
okay,
but calls I've been receiving from every angle saying, in family go beg me, the little money he's got to eat, he will spend it, this, that. Man, do you need to do all of that when you think your right has been infringed? You don't know what the right thing is. You should do the right thing rather than going about. I listened to a voice, a conversation between him and somebody in Abuja, and then I think I still have that here, that Seyi has been threatening, saying all manner of things. It's like almost how many hours already I've not heard a call from anybody. Seyi said he was going to the police. He should go to the police and then let me receive a call or something, maybe invite for interrogation or something, and then I go clear the air like I am clearing here. But if this is the better platform for Seyi to know that I'm clearing the air, he should just get it.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you like report this to the police, or okay? Let me ask this question: are you scared of what might happen to you? Because we know what happens to journalists when they do things that other people don't like, especially when the other people feel that they are more, into they are more on a higher standard than the person who wrote the story. So are you feeling threatened? Do you think that anything could happen to you? Well,
the way it is right now, my life is at risk.
Wow.
If anything happens to me the moment I step out of your studio, you should all know that it's Seyi that's doing that to me, My life is at risk. For Seyi to say this, well, you don't know how far he could go, maybe to the police or different ways that I can't tell, but he mentioned specifically that he was going to the police. But aside from that, I did my job, like I will always say. I did my job, and my life is at risk right now.
Well, yes. I hope Seyi is listening and believe that he won't do anything out of place. But okay, what's your advice to bloggers like you who are afraid to write some stories and wondering what the other person might think? What do you have to say to other people?
Okay, know what you're doing and do it in the right way.
And don't be afraid of anybody.
And don't be afraid of anybody. If you do what is right, you don't write false and criminal bootstraps against anybody.
Okay.
If I'm writing against you or I'm writing a story, I should write and know that I have evidence in case of necessity. I should get all of this in place before I hit I press my laptop or hit the internet to get it everywhere. But once you do, you write a story and you're not sure of what you're writing, you should be scared. The reason why I said I'm not scared is because I know it's what happened. Even with what Seyi has on his handle now, he said, I was not touched.
Yeah.
It means it happened, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now he admitted that it does happen,
yeah.
but he was not harmed or something. But not to say nothing of such happened. So I know it happened, so I'm not scared. So whoever is out there, I am telling everybody, do what is right and don't be scared of anything. If you do it the right way, nobody's gonna, even if you're taken to International Court of Justice or anywhere, you have your backup. You have your evidence to show, to prove.
All right. Thank you so much. It was nice having you around, and we'll look forward to having you again next time.
The pleasure is mine.
You're welcome. Thank you.